Yeah, by the way, this is getting recorded, so that the other side can hear this.
Hey, what up, Jake?
What up, fellas?
Oh,
Grave digger, send me on my way. Release me to this earth within this shallow grave.
Last time on God Hunters, um, you guys recently have captured Loke and Gorp and put them in the town jail cell, and tasted a glimpse of the power that the crook holds as Lucas's emotions ran out of control and brought back the townspeople a little prematurely. Um, you learn about the existence of Cairo Sigil, who tried to who tried to teach Lucas the way of the blade and was run out of town, and may be linked to the orc attack that murdered everybody in this poor town. And then you all split ways. Koji and Gendrix going out toward the lake where Cairo was last seen to be headed. As well as you guys staying in town with Lucas, Chris, Corp, and Loke, and handling business there. So you guys are just kind of hanging out in the jail cell, and let's say it's been a couple hours. Koji and Gendrix are well out of town. We're starting to roll into like early evening here, and
my favorite time of day.
Gorp, after a couple of, a long while of silence, Gorp kind of perks his head up and asks,
Should I have? By the way, is this a long rest by any, or like should I regen any health?
this would be a short rest. So the way a short rest works is you would do the number of hit die times your level, I think. Let me double check that.
Number of hit die.
It wouldn't be your level. So it'd be. Let me double check what this is, but I think you all get like 2 hit die, which is like. Hold on, I gotta bring up the book, which I should have done already. Guys know when I'm like when I level your all's health and I'm like roll a d10 plus this.
Yeah.
That's your hit die. Here we go. My files, documents, downloads, D&D.
James, what's your max HP?
My max is 39.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So just as like a solid rule of thumb, everyone just roll like for the interest of time. Everyone roll 2d8, add your Constitution modifier, and that's how much health you can regain.
Wait, 2d8?
Yeah, 2d8 plus Constitution modifier.
Okay.
I gotta find d8 now. I haven't rolled the dice in a minute. I can't. Here it is.
Okay, so
Is that Constitution on each one or just at the end?
Just at the end.
So now that I've done that, what?
You're gonna add that to any health that you've lost.
Okay.
Okay.
I only got 8. That's pretty shitty.
I got a 2.
I got 14.
Cool. So whatever your health
I don't
was
think
at
I lost
before.
any health.
Yeah, I think only Jahari's. I think only Jahari's lost any health in that last interaction.
Yeah, he was the only one.
Yeah, Jahari's is the only one that got fucked up. So Gorp raises his head after, let's say, like an hour or so of silence, and he says, "So what are you gonna do with us?"
Who says this? Gorp?
Gorp, yeah.
We're gonna bring you to justice.
And what's that mean to you?
Justice means everything to me.
Scoob, are Lucas and Chris also in the room?
Yeah, and you know what? They've kind of been passing the time playing.
Are they friends now?
Yeah, I mean, they've been kind of like playing, kind of playing hide and seek in this kind of small jail cell. Lucas kind of talking about his time in town and wanting to show Chris around town, and Chris speaking in his broken English as best as he can. And Chris brought some little action figures, and they kind of play along with those, and they're just like wooden dolls, but they they make do. They're getting along pretty well.
Okay. Fellas, can I talk to you outside for a second?
Yep, Chris, you watch them now.
Yes.
Love that guy. What's up, Stan?
Listen, I've just got a couple things. All right. So as far as the sticky white stuff on their hands, how long does that last?
That should have actually worn off by now.
All right. So we gotta secure that. We did lash them, right, with ropes, didn't we?
You latched Loki, but not Gorb.
Not Gorb.
Gorb had the sticky white stuff.
And they're in a cell right now.
Yes.
Okay, we should go back in and deal with this really quick, like just low
Yeah,
key.
let's deal with that real quick, and then we'll step back outside.
I also have a question. Real quick.
Is this okay? I was gonna say in or out of character.
How many? Since it's been a short rest, how many of my spells? I don't even remember how many spells I used.
You burned. I know you burned all your third level.
I burned
spots.
at least 3. At least 3 or 4.
So I think you used 3. I know you burned your 2 level. I know you burned at least 2 level 3 slots, and I'm pretty sure you burned 1 level 1 slot.
And what level are we again?
You are level 5.
Level 5. So I have 4 first, 3 second, and 2 third. Okay.
Right. So that leaves you with 3 first and
yes.
2 second or 3 second.
It's I'm sorry. At 5th level it says 4 first, 3 second. That chart you sent, and 2 third.
Okay, so you have 3 first and 3 second level spells.
No,
and since this
does it matter? Because it says 4. Like, do you want me to have 3?
Well,
like, I'm just.
Well, you burned 1. I know you burned at least 1 level 1 spell.
Oh, I thought we were just going off of like total right now, not how many I used.
Right. So that's what you have left, and since we had a short rest, I'll let you regain 1 level 3 slot.
Okay. So I need to write down. So I have 3 first,
3 second, and 1 level 3.
Okay. As of currently, got it. All right.
So you guys walk back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you
I want
guys
to check. Oh, sorry.
as you guys walked in, you kind of see Loki whispering to the 2 kids.
Hey, what are you saying there, mister?
Nothing. I am just telling them that they're doing a good job playing.
Chris, what was he saying to you?
He can't quite get the words out in comments, so he'll speak to you in Orcish, because you speak Orcish, right, Jaharis?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
How convenient.
I think you do too, though, don't you, Dan?
Do I? I thought I spoke Goblin.
I thought Goblin.
I know you.
We're
I know you
all one
definitely
and the
speak
same
Goblin.
to you, aren't we?
Wow, racist much, Jaharis?
I thought that he had said before
Welcome
he could
back to
speak
the
Orcish.
racist hour.
Wow, and Chris looks up to you. What a piece of shit.
Did he say that?
Yeah, you know what? Gorp was like, wow, and this one looks up to you? What a pile of shit, am I right?
I flick the air molecule so hard that it knocks Gorp over.
So, look, to get back to the question in hand, you seem to be kind of the leader here.
What did Chris? I was talking to Chris though.
Gorp interrupted.
Well, wait your turn. All right, Chris, what's up?
Look, I've got questions, and I'm gonna need answers because obviously we're prisoners here.
You want your questions answered?
Do you want yours answered?
You're the one asking questions.
Sounds like you got more questions than I do here, buddy.
Wait, can we just blow dart tube them out so we can tie them up, please? Like,
I'm good with that, honestly.
Whoa, yo, little one, green guy. On. You seeing this? You see these are supposed to be the good guys?
Hey, Chris, remember these guys were here to kill us. They attacked first. Like,
they wanted to sell us off.
Did you see what they've done to us?
Chris,
they've almost killed me. They've almost killed me twice now.
We spared you, Gorp.
And we didn't kill you.
You almost killed my buddy here with bees. Look,
That was
got enraged and attacked us with
We had to stop him.
You almost killed me.
And
You tried to kill us!
You showed up insulting us.
Look, all I'm saying is
And you changed your voice.
these guys just want to steal your family here. Okay,
Chris,
these guys want to take that.
Chris, look at me in the ass.
Chris
Block
is looking at
everyone
you
out.
in the eyes, but he's talking to Lucas. Gorp is talking to Lucas right now. Listen,
I stepped between
these
them.
guys want to
sorry.
take that crook right there, and they want to destroy it.
I'm gonna step between them, and I'm gonna assure Lucas that that's not what's going on.
What are you here for?
We're here to help, Lucas.
These guys are gonna take that item and they're gonna fucking crush it. They're gonna break it. That's literally
First of all,
that's
Lincoln,
literally what they're here for. You now
That
listen.
is not
Lucas,
what we are here for.
Lucas, if you me and my buddy Loke here, we came here to help you. We came here to protect you because we heard that these guys were coming. That's why we came. That's why we attacked them. Because we knew they were after you.
All right, Nick, can you knock him out? Can you do your thing, Nadar?
I can only put him to sleep for a little bit.
That's
can
fine.
We can
We'll
tie
take all
him
the
up.
time we
Oh,
get.
no, I
That's
gotta
if you
look
succeed.
at my fucking list.
Pause.
What the hell?
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and try to intimidate him into hushing up.
You
I
can
like
try.
it. That's a good call.
What do you mean I can try?
You could try.
I have proficiency in intimidation, and I'm huge compared to him.
That doesn't mean he's intimidated.
All right, well, I'm gonna make an intimidation check. I'm gonna tell him to shut his dirty mouth because he don't know what he talking about.
All right, go ahead and roll.
All right, and so it's +3. Okay, nat 20, not even capping. I swear to God on my life, it's a nat 20. And that's 23 with mod, I guess, if that counts.
He stops talking, but he makes eye contact with Lucas as you essentially like tell him to shut the fuck up. Kind of motioning like, you see what I'm talking about here?
He says all that with his eyes.
Yeah, he's just kind of like he motions towards you, kind of like you know what I'm talking about. You know when you like somebody, you're just talking about somebody.
You know those windows to the soul.
Yeah, and you're like, you see what I mean? You know, you make eye contact. Lucas looks back at you, and he kind of clutches the crook closer to him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was going to say something, but he didn't. Lucas, I promise you, we're here to help you. This man is trying to get into your head. He wants to harm us, and he would have harmed you if he had the chance.
Then that's not what it looks like.
I understand that, but that's what's up. I don't know.
Lucas,
We wouldn't.
that crook. My brother gave it to you, yes? My brother is a good man, such as we. My brother's the one that allowed your family to come back, see? Do you think that the brother of the man who brought your family back would want to take that away from you?
I'm pretty sure he told us he didn't like his brother.
I've never said such things in my entire life. My brother and I, 2 peas in a pod. 2 carrots in a field.
In a field.
All right, so Lucas, why don't you show me around town?
I'm gonna stay here.
Fair
That's
enough.
understandable.
Understandable.
Lucas, listen. I know it's hard to understand, but we were sent here to seek out an item called a god item.
he
And
probably
you gotta
can't hear that.
understand-
He can't.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He
can he?
can.
Okay. All right. You gotta understand. There's a great deal at stake here. There is a war going on that you may not be aware of, and you're caught in the middle of by having that item in your hands. And you risk killing so many more than this town by having that item in your hands. It's very dangerous, the thing you wield right now. And I know it hurts, and I know you miss the ones you love, and you long to see them again. But there are some things that they happen, Lucas, and you can't prevent them, and you can't change what happens. I know it's tempting to have this power, but it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to have this item.
This is good.
There are gods who are more powerful than any of us in this room that seek this power, and they will take it from you no matter what.
And they use it
There-
to cause harm on others.
There wasn't any problems in this town until people like you all came in.
Well,
First,
to be
first
fair, Lucas, this
Cairo-
happened before we got here.
and then me and my family are happy here. I don't care what. This is what I want.
I know it's what you want. I understand, and it's
We
something I
just
would
don't,
want too.
Lucas. We just don't want to see you get hurt. It's very dangerous, so we don't even understand how it works.
The very people that brought you problems are the ones that left you with this gift, quote unquote, in your hands. It's a curse, Lucas.
Are you gonna let these numbskulls try to talk you into losing your family again?
The last thing we want to do is make you lose your family again, Lucas. We're here to help you. We're here to understand what's going on and try to learn about this item.
Stan, roll for persuasion.
18.
Lucas turns towards Gorp, and then back to you guys. I think you all need to go.
Lucas, I don't know if that's the
I'm-
best idea.
I have what I need here. And I'm not going to lose it again. And he starts to tremble, and tears start to visibly well in his eyes. So I need you all to go
Okay.
right
okay.
now.
All right. We're gonna step outside. Okay, Lucas. We're not gonna leave town just yet, but we're just gonna step outside. We'll give
We
you some
do have
space.
to wait. We gotta wait for our friends to come back.
We do have to wait for our friends.
You can wait for them in the tavern, and then you all can go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, fellas. Let's have a chat.
All right.
You're all stepping outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what a
We can't
bitch.
just leave.
No,
The
we can't.
prisoners in
There's
there.
no way we can leave. All right. So here's my thinking. Okay. Are we far? Wait. We're
Are
not
we
within
fart?
earshot, are we?
Are we
Um,
fart?
Are you just outside?
No, we'll step out into the street a little more.
Okay,
So,
I'll say
just
you're
so
out of
we can get
earshot
out of
unless
earshot.
you.
We'll saunter out of earshot.
Yes.
I'll say you're out
Towards
of
the
earshot
tavern.
so long as you don't like raise your voice or anything.
All right. This communication will be held at a low volume as we're sauntering towards the tavern.
I'm going to take that in context. If passion is raised or anything like in your voice, I'm going to take that as a raising in voice and character.
Okay.
All right. Everyone, just keep your passions in check.
Keep those passions in your pants. All right. Listen, guys. Lucas has to step away from that item at some point this evening when his family and friends, when the townsfolk all come back. They're not going to see him wielding that necessarily, right? The only person in possession of carrying an item like that would be the town priest.
I actually have a question for out of character for Scoob, just because. How big is this crook in comparison to like Lucas?
The crook, so let's say Lucas is the size, I mean, just like the average size of an 8-year-old, right? Like
Yep.
3.5 feet or so. I assume that's what 8-year-olds, how tall they are.
That's a really short 8-year-old.
Oh, I don't
Really
I don't fucking know. Okay. Let me put it this way.
Hey, midget.
God. Okay, so let's say they're let's say to James
They're like
and I in real
four and a
life,
half.
yeah,
They're like 4.5 foot.
they'd come up to like chest level to us. So that's about how tall Lucas is. So the crook would be. Stan, are you trying to say something?
No.
Oh, I think I'm hearing my echo. Sorry.
Yep.
Staniel.
Which is fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting you off.
New
No,
name,
you're
by the
good.
way. New name. Your name is now Staniel.
Staniel. No, that's his full name.
Instead of Brad.
It's actually Staniel T. Baggins. In case you didn't know.
God.
Daniel Bradford Baggins, I like.
No, you
get
forgot the T. Baggins. Get it?
T-Wagons.
Oh, T Baggins.
Ha
But it's literally like TEA. It's like TEA Baggins.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. Yeah.
But he abbreviates it as just a T.
Yeah. But it's either way, it's T.
Okay. Continuing.
The question was, how big's the crook?
Yes.
Let's say, it's like half an arm's length of the child.
Okay.
All right, so it's a pretty considerable size. He
So
can't
he
just
couldn't
hide it on his body.
Yeah, he couldn't realistically have it on his body. Oh, what? Does he have a crook holster?
No, I'm just trying to give you all an accurate representation as far like I'm not saying like look at your forearm, James.
Okay.
It's about that long.
Yeah, but like we've seen him in town, and so the other people like where's he sticking this thing? Like on his person where they're not seeing it.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay,
Okay.
well let's just run with the idea that he's possibly going to set it aside at some point before
Yes.
the town returns.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's two actions that need to take place here. We need to be on reconnaissance. We need to make ourselves invisible to this town, and we need to run reconnaissance.
That's really not my cup of tea.
Well, I'm small in stature, so I think I can head this up.
That's good. And then Nick can like play the lute while you do that.
I
Or
like it.
Nadar.
Yeah, I like it.
I have an invisibility spell, by the way.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. That could be of great use to us.
Wait.
The other thing I'm thinking is
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Lucas is going to free Gorp and Loke at some point, and they're going to be a great threat to us if they get free. Now, Gorp hasn't shown any sign, at least to me, and I'm a man of peace. I like to consider myself, but when pushed to the edge, I just think we need to put a stop to them. Completely.
I didn't take my headset off, but I could hear what you said, and I agree.
I think we need to eliminate them from this equation somehow.
I mean, not like eliminate.
Eliminate.
That's like your dog. Dog, you're related to him. Like, you wanna murk?
I'm in the same.
We
boat.
can't just murk him.
He's too much of a threat, and we've given him many chances. But he just
Keeping my passions in check, moving forward. That's wrong.
he's trying to persuade this. He's literally taking advantage of the mind of a child. How can
He
that
is.
be good?
He's lost all sight of himself, his family.
He regrets
just-
nothing.
He regrets nothing. He's filled with rage. How could we possibly stop him?
And I already don't think it's good enough that we're leaving him in there with the children, like, alone.
We don't really. Sorry, we don't really have a choice when it comes to that, though.
Trust
We
me,
can
this
take
is
them out of it. We can take them out of the cell.
right.
Move them.
This is the last thing I would want to do, but if it comes down to the lives of all the people in this world, then I'm willing to do it. We need to get that item at all costs.
Think of the lives at stake.
I don't like the idea of it. But I understand.
All right, let's convene in the tavern and make a plan. Actually,
I need a
On s-
drink.
On second thought, I feel like someone could sneak into the tavern and hear our conversation. We probably need to have this in
Like right
the
here
more
where we
open
can
area.
see.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Keep our
right
eyes and
here.
ears open.
Also, just really quick, I'm gonna make just a quick look back and see if there's anything going on in the jail, Scooby, like a perception. Like if I can.
From where you're standing, go ahead and roll a d20.
All right. Okay, I rolled a 2, so I mean.
Everything looks normal.
Let's go.
There's a door.
Oh shit.
I want to
Hey, Nadar, there's a door.
I want to sneak up there and I want to listen if I can see if I can hear anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have you just roll a stealth check for me to do that.
I'm gonna continue to
That's a
saunter right
D20,
where I'm at.
Regular D20.
Yeah, d20 plus if you have proficiencies, add that together.
Let me find my proficiency.
This is going to be a dexterity mod, however.
Dexterity modifier. Okay.
I haven't actually attacked somebody in so long. I don't even remember how to do it, dude. Holy shit.
Well, we'll see how you guys play your cards, and we might come to that.
Okay, I got that.
Akashi.
And I don't have any. I don't. God, I wrote this down on saving. What are saving throws again? Like bards. Like I wrote down. Bards.
Saving throws are not the same as. So you might have proficiency in some saving throws, but those are only like, say like a boulder is coming at you. You would throw like a dexterity saving throw, or say like, a magic attack comes toward you. You might need an intelligence saving throw or a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I have dexterity and charisma. So say a boulder's hauled at me, I have. Since I'm a bard and I get that, and I have proficiency to do that, or like
right, you would add proficiency to the saving throw to avoid that boulder, but that's not what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Right now, you're.
I got a 17.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that allows you to sneak up, put your ear to the door, and this is what you hear essentially. Now, listen, kid. My buddy and I, we're not here to hurt you. We're trying to protect you. That item you have there is very valuable, and that's why they want it. It's very powerful, I mean, it's bringing people back to life. Of course, people are gonna want it, but you stick with us. You let us do our thing, and I promise you and your family are gonna be safe. We're not in the business of hurting children. All right. All we're even here to do is to take those guys out, and all they're here to do is to take that item. And you hear Loke chime in. As I've said before, my brother gave you that item. He is a very generous man, a very kind soul. He saw the pain in your eyes, I'm sure.
I love the many voices of Loke, by the way.
I'm doing my best to do a Spanish accent, but it's not my forte.
Oh, really?
We.
It's like Oblivion actors, like changing voices.
Look, I can only do so much, guys.
How was your day?
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Stop! You have violated the law.
You need to keep your
So
emotions.
is this all I'm
in
gonna
check.
hear?
So yeah, this is what you're hearing is essentially them continuing to turn Lucas
That's final.
toward their side.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak away again and go back, return to my fellow friends on the street,
Okay.
and I'm going to let them know everything that just happened.
Okay.
Hey, what just happened?
Can I like fast forward?
Yeah, you
They're
can
making
just
sandwiches.
You can just say
Yeah.
like I let them know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. I let you know, James.
I'd like him to tell me what's going
No,
on.
no, I let you know. You know.
Oh wow, that's insane. Quietly though, keeping my passions in check. I said that.
Of course.
So this isn't good.
No.
No.
So what's the plan, Stan?
Oh.
He said it. He said it.
I've been waiting.
Damn, I can't believe that you guys have. It's been this long.
So are we fixated on like murking these guys? Because whatever we do, wait, quick perception check on
I
where the
don't think
sun's
we'll-
at in the sky, trying to figure out.
Right,
What
right, yeah,
Lucas
exactly.
isn't gonna let
I'm
us
not.
take him.
You don't have to roll a perception check on that. It's like mid.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
It's
I
what?
rolled an 18.
Wait.
Okay.
Couldn't Chris?
It's super mid evening. Like if you had to guess, it's like 5:18.
I have
Oh.
a question to you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Is Chris still in there?
Yo, that's a good. I was just gonna.
Chris
ask that
is
question.
still in there.
Couldn't Chris
Shit.
vouch for us about like who we are and what we've done? He's journeyed with us this long.
I don't know. I guess we have to just hope the DM thought of that.
Yeah, let's hope that Chris is a good teammate. I told you all we should have
Chris
taken
is stuck
him.
with us.
I rescued that guy. I mean, I
He
don't
seems to enjoy being around us.
know. I like him.
So what do you
I
guys
look
want
up.
to do?
We could
I
use
look-
Chris as an ally, but I don't know where to start with this.
Hang on a second.
I mean,
I have faith in Chris.
whatever we do, we need to do it before nightfall.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Scoob. What time did you say it was?
Midday or evening.
Mid evening. So I said
Okay.
5:18 earlier, but like it with Jahari's stellar perception check. This is like
It's
a summer
actually
day.
5:20.
So it's let's say it's more like 7:30 or so. Like there's still
We
plenty.
still got like an hour and a half. or
Yeah,
2 hours
of daylight.
Okay. Yeah. How could we? I don't know how we could get to Chris.
Is he always out of character? Is he always gripping onto this thing with like dear life?
Essentially, every time you've seen him, he has just held this thing like
Tightly.
Yeah, obviously, this is a very important thing to him, as it brings his family back to life.
I get that.
Okay. Also out of character. I don't know, Alec, how do we get a NPC that's on our team to interact?
I would control the NPC. So you can interact with the NPC in character. And I'm not gonna go actively against you guys. I would do what Chris would do, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll really quick. I just want to establish this is not me versus you in game.
Right.
I'm just giving you all obstacles.
You're fighting. Why are you fighting us then?
I'm because I have to give you all obstacles to make this interesting. But yeah, Chris is going to act accordingly as Chris would, and obviously Chris is 100% on your side.
Okay, that's cool. Can I make a quick centaur check, just really quick, to see if I can see anything going on?
Yeah,
Are you
just
not
go.
memeing for 1 second?
Huh?
I said, are you not memeing for 1 second?
I want to see if what's the dude's
There are
name?
no
Brooklyn?
centaurs.
If Brooklyn Supreme, keep your emotion. Hey, keep your passions in check. Alright?
They hear that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit, we're just sauntering.
No, okay, so
Okay, we really need to plan though. Enough memes.
yeah,
we
so
really,
Chris knows that he has to rejoin our group.
we need to do something while they're still in the cell. It'd be a lot easier.
Well, if we were to strike
Every
now,
second
where
we
Lucas
wait
is,
another second that they're using to convince him to their side.
agreed. But if we go in and strike now, Lucas is he'll use the fucking item against us. So we need to draw Lucas out somehow, and then
Well,
someone
I
just goes
actually-
in and
I
does the
think-
dirty work.
Wait. Are we killing Lucas too now?
No. What I'm saying is,
Okay.
someone needs to draw Lucas out and get his attention, and maybe talk to him, get him away from the jailhouse, and one of us needs to go in and just do the
I have an
deed.
easy spell that could possibly distract him.
What is it?
Okay, what do you got?
It's called Magic Mouth.
Okay.
Basically, I choose an object that isn't that you can see, and is it being worn or carried by another creature, then I'm just gonna read the definition.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
I'm opening my spell book real
out
quick.
of out of character, you can explain what it is,
Okay.
Okay,
and then
so,
and then just kind of and we'll just say in character, you give a quick
I
explanation.
believe this will work. I haven't read this in a while, but I remember reading it. So you implant a message within an object in range, a message that is uttered when a trigger condition is met. Choose an object that you can see that isn't being worn or carried by another creature. Then speak the message, which must be 25 words or less, though it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. Finally determine the circumstance that will trigger the spell to deliver your message. So basically, I can put this magic mouth anywhere, like say anywhere in this town. Like I could put it on a wall, I don't know, on a wall or whatever. And
Can you put it like in?
I've got an idea.
Like, can you speak it, or do you have to put it somewhere?
Shit, I don't know if this could imitate. I'm thinking like it could. Well, that wouldn't make much sense, would it?
I've got an idea. Scoop, what day is it? It's
Oh,
like the weekend, right?
Oh shit! Yeah,
You said it was the day before. You said that it was
the
Saturday.
Saturday
so-
that we're there. So is it Sunday today?
Yeah,
so
today
that-
would be
'cause-
Sunday.
All right. So they're going to be going to the temple tonight when the townsfolk come up. So we should plant. You should plant that message in the temple somewhere, like on one of the crooks on the wall, maybe, and then have it, threaten that the item must be returned.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
muy bien.
yes, good idea.
Just an idea.
I dap Stan up.
Yeah, I'm
Better
gonna.
than my own.
I'm gonna out of character be like, that's pretty good.
That's a good. That's a good.
Okay.
That's better than my own.
Muy bien.
Good work, Stan.
So maybe one of us can say like, hey, listen, like we're like getting ready to pack up, and we just heard voices coming from the temple.
Okay. Cool beans. Should we go
Alright.
get Chris? So
Alright,
that-
Hold up,
well,
I gotta plant this message and like I
He's
gotta
got
figure
to
out what it's
plant the
gonna
message
say.
first, and also we
I
got to assign
literally we
roles.
have to come up with something as to what this is gonna say.
Right. So how many of us should try and convince Lucas to follow us to the temple, and how many of us do we need to go and ether?
well, he's probably
Loke
gonna go to
and
the
Corp.
temple, isn't he? Like, isn't he? Are we waiting for nightfall for this or no?
I think not. I think the more I think
We
the
jump
more
on
unnatural and unsettling it can be, because all the magic happens at night when the rain comes. So
Oh, that's true.
this should happen at a random point where no one else is alive, and like it's just like, hey, listen, this has got to go back. Something really unsettling that
Okay.
Lucas wouldn't be necessarily used to.
Okay.
That's just my idea. I don't want to like.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Um,
Actually,
so how
let's
many?
see, if the object you chose has a mouth or something that looks like a mouth, for example, the mouth of a statue, the magical mouth appears there, so the words appear to come from the object's mouth. Is there
Ooh,
a statue
yeah, that's right.
of the
Wasn't there
god
s-
in there?
Yes,
Right.
there are idols of Osiris hung on
There
the
we go.
wall.
So we could make him play. I'm assuming there's an altar,
Yeah, there is an altar at the front.
so we could just make him place the thing at the altar.
All right, not gonna lie. I think so if one of us convinces Lucas to go into the temple, I think two of us. I think the more power we have to just kind of eliminate Loke and Gorp, the
Well,
the
shouldn't
better
we-
chances we'll have of getting it done quicker.
Well, we can just use the.
I don't
bees
wanna
on
be a
Lo-
part
we can
of-
just
I
use
really-
the bees on Loke.
I really don't want to be a part of murdering them.
Okay, Jerry's. Do you want to take? Do you
I-
want to?
well,
I'm sorry,
well,
sorry.
I have
In
to
a
cast this
non-passionate way. Do you want to convince Lucas to go to the temple with you?
I think so. Yes, we should.
Okay.
We would all convince. I would just go.
Nadar
with him.
Nadar and I will do the dirty work. I'd rather kill my cousin while
Alright.
looking him in the eyes.
Oh God, I don't want to be any part of that. That's fucked up. Like no cap.
Goblins have an honor system.
Oh my God. All right. Well, you know what? Let's just go
Hold
plant
on.
this message.
Well, okay. I need to read the rest of this real quick.
Yeah. Sorry.
So as we watch at the time, I'm going to read out my spell.
Okay.
So you're walking, Nadar. I just want to clarify, Nadar. What is going on? Like, what are
We're
you
all
all
headed
doing?
over to the temple right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and if
Should I keep watch?
if Lucas inquires, then we're all seeking the
Hey.
blessing of Osiris before we leave town.
Should I keep watch on the thing? Like, just in case. Like the jail. Hello.
What's
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna stay and
Yeah.
keep watch
Yes,
on the
keep
jail,
watch.
like from a distance.
I'm trying
Alright,
to
so-
figure this out. So
Nadar
let
and
me-
I will go into the temple.
Yeah. So let me read the rest of this real quick. So
Okay.
we're gonna have to find a way to get it to trigger, like, because something's got to trigger the spell. So when you cast a spell, you have the spell, or you can have the spell end after it delivers this message, or it can repeat it whenever the trigger occurs. So I can have it repeat until I decide to end it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. It can last forever. So it can.
What is the trigger gonna be?
The triggering circumstance can be as general or as detailed as you like, though it must be based on visual or audible conditions that occur within 30 feet of the object. For example, you could instruct the mouth to speak when it. Oh wow, that's easy. Okay, never mind. When any creature moves within 30 feet of the object, or when a silver bell rings within 30 feet. So that's really specific.
Well,
So we
that's
should just
yeah.
say,
That's a more
Like when
specific
somebody,
example.
like when somebody walks.
We don't
into
need to
the
be that
church.
specific. All we need to do is get him within 30 feet of his mouth. Or it can just, we can do it. Like, any of us can be there. And, like, we'll just like, hey, Lucas, the temple is, like, shouting and, like, it's, like, you know, calling for you and, like, you know, and then we need to get him over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, we also got to realize in this. So we should probably move quick here because as far as we know, Lucas could be undoing the bonds of Loke and Gorp right now.
Okay, well, we need
That's
to.
why I'm
yeah,
keeping
let's come up with a
watch.
message right now.
Okay. All right. So Nadar and I are going into the temple right now.
I don't know if this is going to be said in my voice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I
It
guess the
doesn't
DM.
specify.
DM, can you make the determination?
I don't think it. I think it would say it in your voice, wouldn't it?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would. So here's
I'm gonna have to, like,
here's
change
gonna.
my voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say here's
Make it
my
as gruff and menacing as you can.
here's my rule on that. You can. It's going to be whatever voice you can like physically make.
Oh, fuck.
And I actually want to hear this message too.
You have to write it down and say it. Like you have to
write
say
down-
it.
I need, like, stand.
Show me what you got.
Return the slab.
Return the slab.
Return the crook.
That's good.
So I have my notebook here. Any ideas, Stan?
Oh shit. Well, let's see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, in character. Hang on.
Let's see.
Give me a moment.
This will only take a minute.
This. It's got to be along the lines of Osiris demanding the item back himself, leaving the item in the temple alone.
We should have the god mention Lucas's name to make it seem more realistic as to he's
Yes.
actually demanding
Agreed.
something. I feel like along the line is, it may be harsh, but something along the lines of return the crook or you shall be punished or something like that.
I would actually.
You will
throw
never
further-
see your family again.
Exactly, something like that. So, like, return the crook, or they will never be raised to life again.
What's up?
No, I was just coming in.
Thoughts?
Yes, I like that.
So what?
I'm not there though. I'm just thinking out. I'm just thinking in my brain.
You should no.
You should. You can't say that.
Or-
Return the
I know.
immediately.
Return the crook of Osiris, or you will lose all power.
Whoever
Yeah, I like it. You're writing it out.
possesses
Okay.
the crook must return it immediately or those who have used it for whoever 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 so whoever possesses the crook must return it immediately, or those who have used it for their own devices will rue the day. No.
Will lose their loved one, something like that. Lose the
lose
ones they love.
everything that
Everything they hold dear.
they
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I know.
7, 8, 9,
What was
10,
that?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Sorry, I was sipping a drink.
You're
Like,
like,
as nice
yeah, I know.
It's a 24-word
Yeah.
message, and we can only use 25.
Hey, all right. So read it out.
Do your big. Show me what you got.
Can I just say, like, in a menacing voice?
No,
No,
because I gotta hear the voice that.
come on.
Okay.
I've been sitting here doing stupid voices for the last like 3
Let it rip,
months.
Nadar.
I'm thinking of what it should be. Should it be like something like deep like this? Like
Yeah.
go all out?
You have to go deeper.
Whoever like
This is
Oh,
your
yeah.
decision.
You need it to sound like Kratos from the most recent God of War installment.
Boy.
Boy.
whoever possesses the crypt return it immediately.
James, shut up.
I love it.
Used it for their own
Fucking
devices
gold.
will lose everything
Let's
they
go.
hold dear.
I like it.
I like it. That's a solid.
Let's go. I'm getting
So,
hyped.
so you have to read it again then when Lucas actually.
No,
hears
I
it.
believe no. It
Yeah,
repeats.
I'll
Okay.
just say it.
No, that's literally the spell. Like it just repeats.
Oh,
itself.
okay.
So you're placing this spell on
So,
one
I'm
of the
going to place
statues.
this on a statue,
Okay.
and so we just need to get Lucas into the temple or something, and then he'll.
Okay. So once again, what I'm thinking is one of us, Jaehaerys, most likely will bring Lucas into the temple, and you and I, Nadar, will go in and do the job.
I don't want to know what you're
gonna have to
planning.
convince him, Jerry's. I don't know, like
Well, we can all convince him to go there.
it's true.
I'll just don't be the only one to go with him.
Yeah, well, won't he get suspicious if we all?
I'll tell you to watch Chris and then look after Gorp and them, and I'll go with him.
I know, but won't Lucas, be suspicious of us staying with them? Because they might be friends now. Like we don't know what's
Okay.
going on. Like
So here's what we're gonna do: is Stan, you go hide somewhere, and like out of sight, and me and Nadar will run in. I'll tell Lucas I'm gonna go with him.
Yep.
And say I'll tell Nadar to stay with Chris, and then after you see me and Lucas like haul ass, then you saunter in there.
All right. My thinking is though, what is going to happen is you're going to tell Lucas to go into the temple, and Loke and Gorp are going to try and argue that no, this is a trap. So you need to like get Lucas's attention and get him to come out of the jailhouse away from them.
Okay. I'm
That's
ready.
my thinking. Is Stan? All right. So Stan, Scoob, Stan is going to try and sneak over to the jailhouse stables behind the jailhouse.
Okay. Look at you using your map.
so.
Using
Wait,
that fucking
where
map,
am I?
baby.
I'm.
Oh, I got
confused
the
where
map
I'm at. I'm
open.
confused where I'm at in this.
You're gonna go into the jailhouse with
I know,
me.
but
Yeah,
where
so
am I
you
gonna
and-
be? Am I gonna help you convince, or am I hiding?
You'll help me convince if I need it. But I'm just gonna. You're just there.
in other words,
Okay, I
Nadar
got
is visual.
I've got an
Yeah,
idea.
that's what I need.
Nadar,
Am I you, Jerry's, or am I with Stan? Like I'm confused.
I've
You're
got
with
an
me.
idea.
Okay.
I've got an idea. Nadar actually goes into the jailhouse to collect Chris, and then Jaehaerys calls from outside.
Oh. Oh yes,
Oh,
multi-layered.
Oh yes, good idea. Good idea.
So that
And you
way, that
hide.
places you already in the jailhouse.
You need to yell and sound urgent.
Right.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. So, do I need to roll anything to get over to the jailhouse stables undetected, Scoob?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll a stealth roll. It's gonna be relatively low though.
Okay. How low?
Just
Oh.
play it off like you were going to collect Chris.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, all right.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
All
God.
right,
You
let's go.
you
Got it,
sneak
we got it.
around. You sneak around the back. You're hiding behind, let's just say, some like stable troughs or whatever.
Yeah.
We got to do this, gentlemen.
And are unseen.
On your go.
Let's move.
Well, I mean, you have to go first, so.
Oh wait, sorry. I was last at the temple, so now I'm coming back. Me and Stan.
Well, I just assumed we were all in, kind of in
me and
front of the
Stan is
jail.
splitting up. now. Stan's
Yes.
going to the stables, and I'm headed to.
Let's just assume we're all briefed on the plan.
Yep.
Okay, so now you're going to collect Chris, but not really. You're there to, yeah.
Okay, so I'm walking up the jail house right now to
Mhm.
collect Triz. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yep.
You knock, and look at who is it?
It's me, Lucas Nadar. I'm here to collect Chris. I need to speak with him.
You see the door crack, and
I'm,
it's
I'm standing off to the side, by the way, so I'm not, like, just standing out in the middle, like...
you're fine.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Just
hide?
randomly start yelling.
Yeah, are you hiding and then you're gonna run up? Like, what are you gonna like?
I'm just, I'm not, like, really hiding. I'm just not really, like, invisible. I
You
wouldn't...
can't let him see you. Like,
Or maybe you should be in. Oh shit! It's too late. We're already.
We're already going. Just keep-
You're here. So
Okay, so Nick is in front of the, like, the jailhouse thing.
the door.
I'm like,
right,
I'm
he's
like
in
by
front
the
of-
by the general store. So if he's looking out, like he's not, I'm not
Right.
by the general store. I'm just in that area.
Okay.
So if he's looking out straight out, he's gonna see across the street. He
you
wouldn't see
heard
me.
voices in the temple.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So you open the Nadar. You open the door and you see Chris peeking through. What?
We need to speak. I have something to talk to you in private. Like, it's urgent.
Pitter patter of feet.
Chris nods and he turns his head. Be right back.
Jesus.
Calling Lucas, you idiot.
I'm Lucas.
Out of character. That was out of character.
Fucking Christ.
Lucas. Lucas, something's wrong.
What? What?
Something's going on at the temple, Lucas. I need you right away. There's voices and there's sounds and I don't know what's going on.
Lucas. Okay, so here's what happens. Nadar, are you still at the door?
Right now I'm like with Chris, but I'm like I have a shocked look on my face. Like, I don't know what's going on.
He's like, oh, me and I would never.
Chris is not out of the door yet. He looks back at Lucas, and nods. And Nadar, alright, so Chris is gonna come out the door, followed closely by Lucas. Nadar, as this happens, I want you to roll a perception check.
A perception check?
Yep. That is intelligence? Wisdom.
Intelligence
It's
modifier?
wisdom.
Muy
It's a wisdom modifier.
inteligente.
Okay, I got... a wisdom modifier, you said?
Yes. And as you roll
50.
that, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Like,
Okay.
10
Oh my
seconds.
god. Breaking the seal.
I think we're okay, guys, but I don't know for sure. I don't know how this is gonna... Like,
I didn't mean to scream that loud, boys. I was really into
no,
it.
you're fine. That's good. Why'd you scream my name?
Well, because I needed help. I'm just.
Fellas, I think we've concocted a decent plan here.
Yes, I think so too.
So as well.
Fuck you.
That was nice,
Yeah, Harry's
nice
added
move
nothing
on that
to it.
spell, man.
What do you mean? I did add to it. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, I thought that the performance in the street was pretty fantastic.
I'm trying. It's like, Captain. You remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Captain!
Oh my god!
Look!
I'd never get
Wait,
tired of
what?
that fucking video.
Dun, 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 dun.
Even kind of
Like,
sounds
oh my
like
God,
that
oh my
guy in the
God.
boat who's commanding the boat.
We
Yeah.
got so much shit. No, I got you.
I was fucking.
The last thing I looked up on YouTube was
Oh,
One
we can
Direction
handle
Drag
your
Me Down
shit.
banjo cover.
Good
Damn.
job.
Nice. Captain!
Okay, I have
yeah.
returned.
Sorry.
This is being recorded, by the way.
I know. We were talking about it while you were gone. I just wanted to play it.
All right, pause. I have to pee real quick.
Oh, like,
Oh my
oh,
god.
he really does. Okay. Damn it, he could have gone.
Damn it, Steven! Brad!
Nadar, what was your roll?
It was 15
15.
with modifier.
Okay. We'll wait for Stan to come back before we establish what that lets you see.
I don't think I've ever put a modifier on
They've
perception.
concocted something of their own. Son of a bitch, I already know.
Wait, what?
I mean, I can already tell there's probably something going on right now. This is
All I can say is good luck to you and Staniel.
I'm gonna assume so. Stan is in the jailhouse stables right now. I
Yeah,
assume
which is
He can hear what's going on. You
so
know.
he can hear what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hope that he can take initiative. I'm sure he will, but if something goes wrong,
I mean, he'll be able to hear if there's a struggle.
Okay, sorry about that.
Welcome.
Damn, you peed fast, dude.
He's got that power stream.
I do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Comes out at like a fucking 150 psi.
It's like a fucking Kamehameha shooting out of his
Okay.
dick.
All right.
All right. So Nadar rolls a 15. What that sees as Kriz and Lucas walk out the door, they see Loke and Gorp out of their cell.
Fuck. Okay. We gotta move fast.
And Lucas exits the door, closes it behind him, and is now rushing toward the temple. Nadar, are you following suit? Like, what's going on here?
I'm following Lucas.
Jerry's, I thought you were in the temple. No, you were by the general store. Okay.
Well, no, I mean I ran up a little closer when
I'm
I was
going to-
screaming.
I'm going to stay in front of the door.
Okay. Here. Here's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do the jailhouse scene first.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what's going on here?
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just writing something down. So, how far has Lucas made it?
We'll say
out of
he's
the
about.
jailhouse?
We'll say he's at this point. He is about halfway to.
So he's at the small bar.
Yeah, he's about halfway to the temple.
Okay. Stan is going to jump. Is there any windows out on the back side of the jailhouse or anything like that?
No, the only windows that you're seeing are going to be through the front entrance.
So there's no back access point through the back of the jailhouse.
There is a back door. Yes.
Okay. Stan is going to rush through the back door.
It's locked.
Fuck.
Oh wait, just kick it down, dude. Like you were kicking the other ones down.
Would that cost a move, Scoob?
I mean.
So my
you
intent is to immediately go into an attack.
You got to use your intuition here.
Okay. All right.
You've got to. So you don't know the door's locked either.
Okay.
So take that into account. This is one of those things where like you have to like stay in character. Unfortunately, like you can't use outside information that you know.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
Okay. So. Fuck,
He does have a history with kicking doors down, though. To be fair.
It's true.
So here's what I'll say: if you want to just try to bum rush the door, we will do a strength check to see how you bust it down, and depending on the roll,
Hang on a second.
will determine the level of noise it made.
Oh.
Okay. Stan is going to knock just loud enough for the people, the occupants inside the jailhouse, to hear this back door have a knock on it, a very loud and audible knock, and then he's going to just hide right off to the side of it.
Yo, did you fucking hear that?
What is Nadar doing while this is happening?
Nadar is still at the front door. He can choose to do something else, but
The door's closed right now.
the door is closed.
Chris is still in there, so
Chris is outside with.
Chris is
Nadar.
outside.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm letting y'all do this. This is you.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know if the guys are gonna react or not.
So are you talking to Chris? Are you like down?
No, I'm talking about out of character right now. I don't know if Loke and Gorp are gonna react to this knock.
At this very moment, they're reacting to Stan's
like they're just kind of
knock.
like, what the fuck?
All right. So have they reacted?
Yeah, I mean they're
Is that
looking
it?
at the door. They're not like going to open it or check or anything. They're just like, what the fuck was that? I mean, because obviously,
All right, Stan knocks. Stan knocks again.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
yeah.
Stan
Well,
knocks
they-
again.
You know, there's only so many people in this town, and the only ones I can trust are right here. I'm gonna have to agree with you there, big guy. This is feeling a little sus.
I love this internal
I want
dialogue.
to keep in mind that Gorp has no weapons, and I assume Loke doesn't either, right?
You've disarmed both of them.
Because I took Gorp's axe. I personally have that.
We broke it. We broke the wand.
Loke's wand is broke, and you took Corpse's axe.
Okay.
And we did check for secret weapons too.
Yeah, there were no secret weapons on their bodies.
Stan knocks on the door again.
Oh my god.
This distraction is going well.
We don't want any.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think of a I can't.
Okay.
All right, so okay.
Stan takes out. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say if you all can't think of what to do, we'll move on to the church scene.
No, Stan takes out Nitpicker, and that will also act
I
as
have an
a
idea,
voice on
too.
the other side of the door.
Oh,
I have an idea.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to voice like 3 people here,
Yeah.
and 2 of them have Brooklyn accents.
Shit, put you to the test, DM.
Yes.
After this plays out, unless you want me to say it now.
Go ahead.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast my 1/3 level spell. It's called Stinking Cloud. You create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range. The cloud's-
Understand that Chris is right beside you.
I'm not casting it. I'm going to kick open the door and cast it.
Dog, 20 feet though. I mean,
That's a pretty
we-
wide,
well, and
that's
then
a
I'm
pretty
gonna
wide
tell-
circle.
we do have to assume that
That'll-
it behaves like gas does. Like it's not just gonna
That will
see.
It's
fuck
gonna
up-
spread. I
That'll
assume
fuck up
slowly.
their attention on the door, though, and keep me locked out back.
I'm going to close the door.
No, you guys don't want them outside because then they're
Right.
gonna make a big Kahoot noise, and we don't want that.
Son of a bitch. Well, why can't I just open the door and cast a spell, close it again,
Could I at least
and then outstrength them?
could I at least enable Nitpicker first?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. That's just an idea. Let him Stan do his thing.
All right, so Stan, you put down the Nitpicker.
Yep.
Immediately he comes out and is like, "Oh my fucking god, are you guys fucking like this is your fucking plan? Like you got the gnome doing the fucking work here, and where the fuck are the other 2 numbskulls? You separated. The fucking DM told you from the very fucking beginning not to separate. That's how people die, and you got a god. What the fuck is your problem?"
Stan is just staring like just the most like just blunt kind of fuck you expression. Just
Got me opening what is this, a fucking jail? What are you doing? Which one of you numbskulls got arrested? Was it the fucking Asian one? I know this is a kind of a backwoods town, but God, we're in fucking. I'm just gonna give him a Christopher Walken accent from here on because this is just fucking.
No.
That's what this is delving into.
how?
Ho! Which one of you numbskulls got arrested? Look, I know that this is a pretty backwoods town, but this is Fantasy 2020. We're progressive now.
Times are changing.
Is he say, is it all this dialogue taking place whilst he's unlocking
Yes,
the door?
while he is currently
Okay.
unlocking the door. However, Gorp and Loke hear this, and Loke says, I think it is time to get out of here. And Gorp, yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. And they start walking to the front door.
Cue Nadar.
Well, Nadar doesn't know this yet.
Oh fuck.
Here's what I'll do. Nadar, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Oh, 20.
Okay, I also have a spell that I'm gonna do.
Wait,
Okay.
you gotta do the perception first.
Yeah. Okay. So 19 is my perception check.
Okay, you hear their footsteps walking toward the door.
And then I'm going to quickly whisper to Chris to follow my lead, and I'm going to cast a spell called Disguise Self, and I'm going to look exactly like Lucas.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, spicy.
Okay.
So basically, I can look exact. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, appear thin, fatter in between. You can't change.
So here's the thing, Nadar. How tall are you?
What?
Oh, fuck.
You bastard! You shouldn't have said that out loud.
I mean, I could look at the spell.
Well, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have.
No, I would have, because anytime...
I would assume. Anytime I use one, he usually looks at it.
Mhm.
Are there takebacks?
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'll let you take this back. I like the.
Lucas,
I-
how much
Lucas,
you grown.
Well, I want to
considering
go with
So-
something cool. And
So
like, to,
here's
like,
what
outsmart them,
here's
but-
what I'm gonna do for that, Nadar, because I really like that idea. I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration because that was really fucking cool, and I didn't see that coming. But like, you can't use this spell like effectively.
That's fair enough.
Fuck.
How tall is he?
I mean, he's like 4.5 feet.
Damn. I'm 6'2".
Damn it.
You would be noticeably taller.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah.
cut both of your legs off.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to.
Oh man, you should have embodied yourself
Can I
as Clark.
Can I cast a spell on them, or does the door? Do I have to see? Like, how does that work? Do I have to see them?
You'll have to read a description of the spell. Some spells can, as long as you can visualize the space that you're looking at, or want to cast a spell within range, like it allows you to do it. Some spells require line of sight.
This one doesn't.
What's the spell? And I'll
I'm just trying to do anything to distract them. I was gonna.
Well, just go in there and you gotta just open up a can of whoop ass already. Y'all been lollygagging.
Okay, you know what? Fuck the spells. I'm gonna wait till they start opening the door, and then I'm going to shoulder charge and do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, here's what happens. So they start to open the door, and as they do, Chris steps in between you, Nadar,
Oh my fucking god,
And
I
them.
hate that.
Are you kidding me?
and
Once again, I was fucking right. We should have killed him.
What? Wait, what?
Here, just hear me out for like a minute.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm getting angry.
I know it's getting late, fellas, but just hear me out. All right. So, Nadar, Chris sees like the just kind of like the intent in your eyes, and he steps in between and says something along the lines of, "No, promise, Lucas, no hurt."
Fair enough.
They no hurt either.
Really? Is it a truce?
Really?
And they open the door and they come face to face with Unidar. And unarmed, they kind of take a step back and they're like, "Look, we're not trying to. We're just trying to get out of here. All right, we're trying to live to see another day."
Are you gonna leave town?
I mean, we got no weapons right now. We don't got too much of a choice here. And Loke chimes in, You've won this battle, God Hunters. We cannot promise we will not be back. But you've won this round."
Okay. I
Okay.
understand.
Stan, you're not there. You're just not.
You know what? Yeah, okay, you come through, Stan, the door unlocks. It's like, "Oh, finally! You guys are fucking doing something besides using your spells and your daggers and
Stan
Oh!
Pocket's the nitpicker.
hey, I'm fucking walking here."
Because he's Christopher Walken. He's literally walking there.
So I'm gonna let them go then.
You
Walk
step
by
aside.
me. Yeah, and I'm going to watch where they go.
They walk past you and they start to walk toward the entrance of town. And we'll say they get to the entrance of town, and we're gonna swap over here to Jaehaerys.
Okay. Sorry, I
Jaehaerys.
assume we're just hauling ass over to the thing.
Yeah, as they walk out and they're walking out to the entrance of town, you guys just enter the church.
Okay.
And as you do, Nadar's message plays. What was it, Nadar?
Can we hear it again?
You don't have to say it in voice. Just tell me what it said.
I'll read it in the voice if you tell me what it is.
Now, whoever possesses the crook must return it immediately, or those who have used it for their own devices will lose everything they hold dear.
As Lucas hears this, you see him kind of stop in place, and he has this kind of expression of initially fear, and then he looks toward you, Jaehaerys.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything? He's still kind of got this confused.
Noticeably, it's on the statue. Don't forget.
Lucas,
Right.
tell me you heard that too, right?
What do you think that is?
I don't know. That's why I came and got you.
That's not Osiris.
Well, how can you be so sure?
And he looks toward the crook. And he looks at you. Because I've spoken to Osiris. You all are just... And he looks back toward the jailhouse, and sees the door open. He doesn't see...
He's got the crook out.
He's got the crook in his hands.
All right, boys.
And he looks at you. You were just trying to trick me.
Lucas.
They were right. You
Lucas?
you just want to use it for your own.
We don't.
I've lost my family.
Okay, well, while he.
You think just because you lost yours,
I grabbed the crook.
you can try to grab the crook. All right, so you know what? Here we go.
No, it's not.
Holy shit.
You grab the crook, and immediately are frozen in place, and time stops around you, and everything goes gray. Nadar, Stan, you all are frozen. Jaehaerys and Lucas are the only ones unaffected by this, and as soon as you enter this space, Jaehaerys, you hear a voice.
Don't fuck with me. What's the voice? What do I hear?
Hold on, let me look through my notes real quick, just to make sure I'm getting all the information that I wrote down. Hello, Jaehaerys.
Oh my god, that's not that far off from my. Are you kidding me?
Who goes there?
Well, it's the source of the voice, Nadar, is the issue. I think you know very well who I am.
Is it coming from the crook?
Yes. Well, you hear it in your head. You hear it in your head.
Oh. What do you want with me, Osiris? Did you hear me?
I do. I'm trying to think of what I need to say.
Osiris.
I believe we have ways of being beneficial to each other's desires here, Jaehaerys. You see,
Such as?
I know you've lost your family,
Don't talk about my family.
but I could bring them back to you, Jaehaerys. I could reunite.
Stop lying.
I could reunite your family and you. And Jaehaerys, you're teleported to a sort of bird's eye view of this barren gray hellscape. And below you, you just see thousands and thousands of what looks like people, but they're translucent. They're spectral.
They're ghosties.
But they're not ghosts, I should say. They're souls.
Okay.
And
What is this?
you see, when the God Wars started, it really threw the flow of the afterlife into imbalance. there was no longer was there a clear road to hell, or to Valhalla, or to Olympus, or to the underworld. And so all the souls are stuck here,
In Tartarus.
in a purgatory of sorts.
What does this have to do with me, Osiris?
What this has to do with you is your family is here, Jaehaerys. And you are teleported a little, just kind of transported a little closer to this mass of thousands and thousands, I mean, hundreds of thousands of souls. And among them, from this bird's eye view, you can see your family, Jaehaerys. You
Oh,
can see
shit.
your wife, and you can see your oldest daughter and your youngest son. And they're all hand in hand, looking with this look of terror on their face, and they're searching, and they're lost, and they're almost even unaware of what's even going on with them.
Stop this! Stop this madness right now! I demand it! This isn't real!
I can return these souls to you, Jaehaerys.
What do you mean by that?
In my current form, this child, he limits my power. But you, Jaehaerys, you have a connection with the underworld that the others, they do not. By allowing me to inhabit your body, allow me to possess a stronger form, I could truly use my power. In return, Jaehaerys, I'll return your family to you. And you're teleported closer, and now
Stop
you're
it.
eye level with your family, and for just a moment they see you, and you see the look of terror fade and melt into this overjoyed and look of relief, and they begin to run to you, and then the image fades, and you're back in the frozen world with Lucas in the temple.
I dropped to my knees.
Jaehaerys, so much has been lost in this war. Even the gods of death that still exist aren't able to control this madness. But with your help, we can start to bring order.
Hold on. I'm back. My mic came unplugged. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I heard you say that we could bring order.
That was it.
Oh. At what cost, Osiris, can you do this for me?
All you have to do is possess the crook, Jaehaerys. I will relinquish Lucas's grasp over it, but that will make you the new wielder of the crook.
And if I refuse?
Then you'll lose any opportunity to see your family again.
I fucking hate you, Scooby. That's what I do.
Damn, dude.
Alright, so here are the thoughts that are going through Jaehaerys right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's really torn, because he really wants to see his family again. But at the same time, he knows that the god items and the gods, they try to convince you. So he's apprehensive. But he's he's real tempted. So I'm gonna explain to Osiris what I know of the god items, and I'm gonna ask him kind of straight up, like, if that's what he's trying to do to me. He's trying to just pull one over on me to get more power.
Okay, are you just saying that out of character and then just saying...
No, I'm asking him that. I'm
Okay.
asking him.
Jaehaerys, I've told you what I want. I just want to use my power properly. And this child certainly does not do the trick. Wield me, Jaehaerys.
Release the child.
Is that your answer?
My answer is to release the child, and then we can talk. I want to talk to you.
I'll offer this one more time, Jaehaerys.
Oh my god.
Wield the crook. Or relinquish.
So if I pick this thing up, is he just gonna automatically possess me, or like what's?
What's your experience with celestial items?
You gotta try to resist, but you probably can't unless you're Stan. Okay, alright, well. My gut is telling me that he's gonna do something real bad if I don't try right here, boys, so I think
Are we all together?
You all
No,
are
no,
frozen at the jailhouse still.
Yeah.
Can they see what's happening, like, or are they just?
No, this is essentially like a time stop moment. They're
Right.
not even aware this is happening.
Okay,
You're just saying boys out of character.
I'm saying boys out of character.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to rationalize what to do here, man.
I got
Holy
you. I
shit.
got you, man.
I just feel like if Jaehaerys doesn't try to do this, then a lot of bad stuff is about to happen, man.
Your call, brother.
Oh shit! I just don't want to get taken control of, man. What are you gonna do with my body once I pick this crook up, Mr. Osiris? Like, what happens to me?
Well,
You said I get to see my family again. How does that work?
we become one, Jaehaerys. You have the power to bring back any soul you desire.
Is that what's going on with you and Lucas right now?
This is the limit of Lucas's capabilities. This small town. However, Jaehaerys, with your connection to the underworld and the
I
afterlife.
have no connection to the underworld.
Oh. I guess you're just unaware.
What?
You'll merge with me, Jaehaerys, and I'll let you know all that I do.
I'm good. Can I try to persuade this guy to just give up Lucas?
Sure,
First?
you can try.
I'm gonna try to persuade Osiris to give up Lucas first as a notion of like good faith.
Go ahead.
All right, Osiris. I'd like to consider this, but I don't know if I can do that at the mercy of this child. I don't want to see him get hurt. I'd like to, as a gesture of good faith, I'd like you to relinquish Lucas back to his normal self and let this be between you and I.
Why not send him with his family?
You want me to just fucking kill him?
Well, he'll be able to stay with his family.
He gets a shot at life. All right, man. Everybody deserves a shot at life.
What is that? What he wants?
Well, you're frozen, so you can talk when you're unfrozen.
Alrighty.
And I can roll for that however I need to.
It'd be just a persuasion check. D20
Persuasion.
plus charisma.
Alright, what's my charisma mod? +2. Alright, let's get it! Ah! Oh, shit. Alright, so I rolled, it's gonna be a 13.
That's definitely not going to convince a god.
Oh, shit.
Jaehaerys, I've told you what your options are here. This is your final chance. You can allow our souls to merge and take the crook, or you can deny my offer.
I'm gonna pick up the crook.
Oh, I wish you didn't do that.
What? Did you say you wish I didn't do that?
Mm-hmm.
What? Dude, I'm gonna fight it!
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me as a this
Listen.
is a wisdom
Listen.
saving throw.
I'm gonna get... Well, first of all, that's one of my saving throws.
That's
as
great.
opponent.
That's great.
All right, so I don't want Jahari's biggest concern is protecting Lucas right now. He doesn't want Lucas to get hurt. All right, because he had a son. He doesn't want Lucas to get hurt. He's worried about that. He's worried about the god item. He doesn't want Osiris messing with someone else. So he thinks that he can beat him because he's righteous and all that. That was my reasoning.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Wow, that's really so cool. So I rolled a 12 plus whatever, so it'll be like a plus, what is it, 3 or something?
Are you proficient?
I'm not proficient, but it's my saving throw.
Okay, then you're proficient, so you're gonna add 3.
That's 15.
That's 15. Oh Jesus. You I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect you to take the crook. Okay, so
What? Yeah, what happens, big dog?
yeah, okay, you're about to find out what happens. So you take the crook, and your skin starts to turn a sickly green,
Oh no.
and the soul of Osiris is going to overwhelm you.
Oh no.
And you are no longer in control of your body. And
Takes
as
you-
and as
Can I do a Tixie back?
No, I don't think you can.
Oh shit.
I think you committed pretty hard to the.
You're right. You're right. You know. No. And you know what? That's fine. Shit happens. All right. What's going on? Talk to me. I lost control of my body. My skin's green.
Yeah, your skin's turning green. You're losing. You no longer have control of your body. And your body starts to convulse and shake, and you drop to. Well, you're already to the floor, right? And your head drops, and then it raises, and you stand back up. And now Lucas collapses to the floor, and time unfreezes as Osiris admires his new form. And
Oh shit. I'm fucking so stupid. Oh my god.
remember when I was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna try to kill you. Just don't do anything stupid."
Guy, you shut up. I'm gonna figure it out.
And this is perfect because, all right, and you stand up, and you gaze.
Don't end the episode here, you bastard. I swear to God.
Oh no, I'm sorry, brother. And you gaze out around the room, and you pick up the body of Lucas, and
He's dead?
he's not dead
Okay.
until you crush his throat.
Oh my god!
Shit. Dude.
And his body crumples to the floor.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
And that's where the episode ends.
God!
Idiots!
Dude!
Oh,
God damn.
savage.
Hey, guess what? I didn't think that last part was gonna happen. I could live with it if Jahari's got possessed, but
Dude.
Well, Stan, we got a lot on our plates.
Well, apparently.
god damn it.
I don't feel so good.
Grave digger, bring me to my knees.
Alright, but that's some good narrative right there,
What I
boys.
have done, forgive me if you please.
That's some good narrative, boys, you gotta admit.